Alright, hopefully everything's working now. It took me a little bit of time again. I thought I tested it out earlier and didn't seem to want to work. Shiny Hunts and Pokemon Scarlet Violet is absolutely what we're doing. Okay. I was trying to get the streams successfully merged, and I do believe I got it working for everybody here. So now, regardless of where you're watching, I should be able to see your chats pop up all in one window, hypothetically. So that's neat. That should be... Whoa, computer. Copy that. Control V. Still pretty much all going to be Pokemon, Joey. It is a Pokemon channel, so I would not expect anything other than Pokemon to be streamed at any point. Could happen. Not going to say it won't. But not likely. I have not tried seeing any sort of meteor shower tonight, Shauna. Evan, you can't tell if this is LA or SV. Barely played both. Definitely SV. Definitely some SV here. Also, note from last stream, you should hear me in both speakers now. I had not turned on a down mix to like mono, so it was only like putting in the left ear or the right ear. So hopefully everybody can hear me out of both ears if they have a headset on. Not as noticeable if you just have a computer. Apparently we're playing some Ogre Oustin, I guess. 2422. Do I get penalized for having more than I need? Ooh. Oh. Wow, I'm terrible at this game. Using your headset, no yelling please. I will do my best. Because it was there, mainly. At this point, I'm just trying to unlock days and night cycles. Oh, apparently there's a lot of stages. Okay, 9 red, 8. And 7. Ooh, those are gonna clear up. Two of those, and I think I need 3 more red. Oh, I see what the problem is. I see why this would take a while by yourself. Hey, Starkiller, welcome. Imagine listening on anything other than mobile. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Joey. Still Pokemon, though. But yeah, I was playing through Fire Red. Well, it was actually just Pokemon Blue. Still trying to get a headset, Shauna? Sorry to hear that. Ogre Pond! Oh yeah, YouTube was definitely being mean earlier, Jay. Austin, welcome, welcome. Okay, is it gonna let me play Ogre Austin again? What do I gotta get the Munchlax? Evidently I have to unlock. I just want to see how hard this actually is. You have to beat it on hard mode? Yeah. Makes sense. Oh, gosh. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. We need blue. 1, 2, 3. Guess I got one more than I really needed, but that's okay. Marcus is doing good. Glad to hear that, Marcus. Okay, we need 5 green, 5 red. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5 and 5. Purple. Purple. How many of these can I hold? You forgot about Ogre Austin? Ooh, need 9 red this time. Okay, I know I can hold 20, so let's get 9 and 8. Might as well go for the other ones because I have room. Okay. And that means I need... Oh, I got more. I need 2 more. 2 more? 4 more. Easy enough. Hey, Munchlax. What score do I have to get The next level unlocked. 2422. Just have to complete the collections on lower levels within the time limit. Need 6 red. So you just have to complete the collections on lower levels within the time limit to unlock the next level, so just keep winning. Oh, okay. So it's not a score-based type thing. So we got all those. 7 of those. Okay. Need 3 light blue ones and 3 gray ones. Oh shoot. Missed it by that much. At this point, I want to see if I can get the Shiny Munchlax solo, just to see how hard it is. You have never managed to get that Munchlax. It has a crafty mark, but need a good team to beat hard mode, I think. Ogre Alston gets extremely hard. 7788. Oh, where's a gray one when you need it? Goodness, there's a gray one. Woohoo! Can hold just enough for that one. Get down. We're on a time crunch here. Since Greedent comes to eat your berries in hard. Oh. New record. Do I have to back out before it'll let me choose a new level? Okay. Yes. Yes, you do. Two, 4, 2, 2 again. Oh. Guess I got one more than I needed there. Five, 5, 6, 4. Sweet. We can handle all those. One blue. Stage 3. 8, 8, 8, and 6. Okay, we can take those. Okay, 10 and 10. Okay, and they're gonna start eating my berries this time. 3 red, 2 blues. Oh shoot, oh shoot! Oh shoot! Okay, what color I need? Gray? Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Oh, son of a... I understand the problem of why this is hard now. Okay. Wow, they eat that stuff fast. Okay. Hit R to roar at... Oh, I could scare them off? Oh, I have to start all over at stage 1? That's some bull. Screw that. This ain't hard, it's just stupid. That's why it's so dang time consuming. You can scare them away, but don't know which button to push. Seems like that would be R. I can imagine that, yeah. Oops. Okay, I need 2 and 2. Especially for those ones where it's 10 and up. The mochi is worth it. 7977. When you played multiplayer, one of you would stay at the base area just to roar. Do the roar! 10, 10, 11, 9. Okay. You just hate multi-stair stuff? It's a pain? Yeah. Oh, there's a 5th stage? That is disgusting. Okay, 14, 14, 11, 11. I bet. So it seems I encountered a bunch of reds over here. Okay. Greens, bunch of blues over here. That's good to know, good to know. Bunch of greens over here, so I don't want to have green be my last one. I should have went for blues. Okay, got enough berries for that. Okay, where's my gray guys gonna be at? Oh, yeah, they have red. Okay, let's go down and get the grays, because those are the ones I don't know where to find them. Oh, come on. Don't stall, don't stall, don't stall. Stage 6? Come on! Ain't nobody want to do this stage 6 bullcrap. Pop, pop, goes the weasel. Okay, 7 of those, 10 of those. Oh, I missed out on the timing. Oh, I just had to deposit them. So now, because I failed that bullcrap, I have to start all over again, right? Yeah, no. No. How do I just stop participating? Is there not an option just to stop participating? That seems like a lack of foresight. Oh, I don't want help, Marcus. Like, I appreciate the offer. But... yeah, I was just saying if I could do it. I wanted to know the difficulty level, and if normal's like this, then I don't even want to worry about hard. Like, it's not going to be productive. I can get a shiny Munchlax, like, so much faster. Without this nonsense. You guys just said it was hard, so I wanted to see how hard. Yeah, the object was not to succeed. But now I'm just peeved that we have to wait for the timer to run out when we accidentally go into it. Oh, I tried pressing Y while I... Do I press Y when I'm at the tables and then it lets me out? Because I pressed Y and it just took me back to the tables. So a little confused was gotten there. What? What? Ain't no way. No way is it gonna make me sit through all of the rounds of this bullcrap. Surely. Whist, you're a little bit tired, but you're here. How you did? Yeah, that's awesome. Once you get the money, you'll probably get the Scarlet DLC. That's fair. You have Violet. Oldest child has Scarlet. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. Oh, maybe I hit quit. Maybe that was my bad. Maybe I hit keep playing. Actually, there's a very good chance that I hit keep playing on that one. And it was in fact my bad. Oldest hardly plays, so multiplayer is a no-go. Gotcha. Well, let's see if we can... Why can't I ride Rhydon right now? Can I ride him right now? No, I have to walk this one on foot. Lame. That's a cool mask. You hate that you have to buy DLC for both games a little bit. Oh, I definitely clicked the wrong button. Like, I am confident in that assessment. I hate how Carmen doesn't give us an option to tell the truth to Kieran. I got the teal mask. I don't think that was a kid. I wish you could buy it once and it gives you both DLCs. That would be fair. Because, like, Nintendo's got to know that, like, a good portion of their players buy both copies at some point. Now, the Sword and Shield DLC made sense to a degree to have be separate, but there ain't no reason. It's like, sorry, Carmen, you can't make me lighted, my bro. In any case, we already lied about it. No, you lied about it. I told the truth. Oh, can I just have my dragon back, please? Where is that fool? It is so slow not getting to ride on Koraidon. You got ignored thrice. I have not ignored you. I'm doing pretty good. But yeah, I did miss 2 of your messages at least. Oh, is that why they say catch feels, Jay? Sure, whatever you say. I can't trust anyone who uses Twitch on light mode. I don't use Twitch on light mode. What are you talking about? See? Yeah. Carmen. Batterman. No, right now my chats are a hot bubbling mess. Because chats aren't coming through my stream deck here. Actually, can I? No, it won't let me dock it right there. Yeah, if you saw how my chats are appearing on the screen, it would be easily missed as well. Don't think you've forgotten. They really like to highlight bullying these games, which made characters pretty cringe. But you do like Kieran way more than Penny. Okay, our day-night cycle should be working now, I think. Maybe. I don't know. The one thing you don't like about the Kitakami is the caretakers have hair for a nose. Hey, Shauna, you have a great night. Okay. So, we decided Cloth was going to be our homeboy today. Which I guess it really doesn't matter where I fly to, because I'm not going to be there very long. HBC 3G4. Oh, I know what happened with my stream and why it disconnected. Ha. I installed a VPN on my computer so I could change the region my computer's saying it's hosting from. And it somehow got set to when the computer boots up automatically connect to that, so my computer thinks I'm in Japan right now, and YouTube does not like that I'm streaming from Japan, apparently. So that's why we're having some stream trouble. As I say that, and OBS instantly starts its crap. So if I... bacon. You just had a new one. Your game crashed in the middle of a raid, and you had to check for corrupted data. Pokemon Scarlet data was corrupted somehow, and you need to re-download. Hopefully that doesn't erase your save file. Alright, I now have my chat where I can see it fairly decently, I think. Save file is saved to a cloud kept separate from game data. Wait, you can do that? I have never had my Pokemon save files in the cloud. I did not know that was a thing. Alright, I assume this is going to be the best place to hunt Cloth. Am I mistaken or otherwise correct? I also believe I can find a Knackle here, Knackley here. It just means that some of the game data isn't working like it should and can't be read, so it erases it and re-download. Okay, so this is the only place I've ever seen a Cloth. Cloth should appear in the wild after beating the Titan, but like, where at in the wild? Because like, obviously there's some here. Do they appear in like the desert area? Right where the Titan is where Cloth is, so that makes sense. Okay, so we're in the right place. we should take bot, dismantle it, and sell it for parts. That's one way to handle it. So, I'm currently wondering if I'll have more success just doing this. R2D2 is more reliable than Nightbot. Dude, R2D2 carried the Republic on its back. Are you kidding me? Of course it's more reliable. Like, R2D2 made it through 9 films. He was just a little sassy. Thank you. Dare you say C-3PO is more reliable? No. No. While C-3PO has the better ability to communicate in human dialect, R2-D2's the ride or die. Like, saving Obi-Wan Kenobi's ship, carrying secret plans back and forth. Like, did they trust C-3PO with those plans? I think not. Oh good, there's more places it can spawn. Chopper is definitely more reliable than Nightbot. Oh, okay. C-3PO, more reliable than Nightbot. I get you there. I thought you were saying C-3PO more reliable than R2-D2. I was like, ain't no way. R2-D2 knows what's up. You know, Star Wars was told in R2-D2's perspective. Honestly, that would actually make a lot of sense since he's the only one that made it out of all of them alive. In other words, R2D2 is the cameraman. He always makes it out alive. Okay, but why does cloth sound like cattle? Also, shiny Knackley is diabolical, just saying. So, we're looking for gold instead of white, not pink. Gold instead of white. Okay. That's a little easier to tell. Explains why R2D2 always swears so much. Yes. It's like, it's over there like, oh man, not this crap again. Oh, snap. Okay. If my Knackle, or if my Cloth idea doesn't work, Knackley. We're not going to let a good Knackley spawn go to waste. Vaguely that would that sucks, Marcus. Cloth was the winner of the votes. I just wish Cloth spawned in better circumstances. Mainly flatter circumstances. Oh, Cloth Shiny's fantastic, don't get me wrong. we have here is a case of needs more cowbell. I just want to say for the record, I said it first. I did get it. Needs more cowbell. You thought at first and had to type it? That's fair. I'm walking away from that. Hilarious Christopher Walken movie. If you haven't seen it, Balls of Fury. You have a couple ideas for next hunt. Minior, Tandemaus, Fuecoco, Sprigatito, Quaxley, Zorua, Ditto. Oh my gosh, Ditto would be brutal. It's like, I may hunt for shiny cloth, but it may be after I officially get the shiny charm. And it may be a Masuda method hunt. You will second the Tandemaus hunt. The others might not make good content. They're all going to need to be done eventually. My plan is to at some point stream or otherwise have a video recording of every shiny in the Living Dex. I have shiny hunted Tandemaus before. That's not the most fun. Why does this cloth? That's what I've been asking. More to the point, why does the cloth sound like the tractors from Cars? You know, when Mater and Lightning McQueen go cow tipping or tractor tipping? We're just missing the gas release at the end, really. You wish you could go tractor tipping? I assure you it's not fun. Tractor tipping's scary. Because usually, you're the one in the tractor when it tips. Having driven a tractor on several occasions. I have, however, never had the misfortune of tipping one. They are pretty fun. A lot of power. You have never driven a tractor? It's unfortunate, Marcus. Everybody needs to drive one in their life. You have driven an excavator? Nice. Big machinery can be fun. Could always go for Copperaja. That I could. Copperaja is kind of an excavator. Hold the phone. No. That actually looked funny for a second. You was told you were going to be using the excavator because you had to help another family dig out their hill, and your family didn't want you being right close with them when they always smoke. Okay. It was fun to use the excavator. Took a minute to get used to, though. Oh, yeah. Darth Raven. I recognize that name. How you doing? You commented on my video not too long ago. How's it going this morning, evening, or night? Good, good. That's what we like to hear. Why does that one? No. It's like each time I looked at that, it looked funnier and funnier. That was weird. You gotta go. You'll see me next stream, hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, I honestly don't know how long I'm going to make it on the stream, but given that I have a Knackley spawning right there, I'm tempted to do that mass outbreak. Finally made the perfect air bike. It drives straight and doesn't pull left or right or drive up or down. Oh, I gotcha. The Tears of the Kingdom hover bike. Yeah, that thing's very finicky to be able to make. Minute 50. You've never made it this perfect and you're happy, you're beyond happy with it? Probably got loads of practice in the underground. First and foremost, let's save. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 14. Oh, are you not attacking it? Salt in the rain? You don't imagine that's a good situation for that cute little block? Yeah, probably not. Better question is why it didn't want to KO it. Oh, rickety, go away. What is your deal, Toad School? Here's hoping that this stream absolutely, like, just blesses us with a shiny Knackley. I got hit with a huge wave of Sleepy. Knackley was a long shiny hunt for you. The guy was really bashful. It's gonna be a long hunt if my team members don't get their crap together. Why do you suppose they're refusing to attack? Like, he didn't say... He was saying tired or something, I guess, but... is starting to go down. Confirmation. It is starting to go down. Is anybody else doing anything for Pokemon Go tomorrow? Or I guess today at this point? Well, shoot, maybe I should turn on... my ads so I can get paid for them instead of just YouTube. If it's gonna be putting ads on my stream like cray anyways. I might as well get looped in on that cheddar they're making. Okay, you let me know if that message pops up. it's sturdy. Sturdy can come in handy when catching the shiny. At least you won't kill it too fast. Pending it actually has sturdy, because not all of these do. You're coming over here because every 15 seconds an ad plays? Yeah, that's crazy. YouTube's being unhinged over there. It does that occasionally and it drives you insane. Oh, it would drive me insane. That's wild. Oh, what did that message say? What did it say? There are not many Knackley left. Okay, I thought so. I thought so. That last pop-up said low battery. Oh, yeah. Switch one, everybody. Still loading. No, they won't. I'm on flat ground. Come on. Also, can I just say this bacon looks disgusting? Right? That's what I'm saying. Another name for a mass outbreak of Komala is a slumber party. You know what? I would agree with that assessment. A tasty sludge original. Oh, hey, that makes the chat so much easier to read. have to figure out a way to shorten my big compilation video. Because right now it's like an hour long. How long do y'all think before we actually find the shiny? You always wanted to learn how to edit videos for YouTube? Honestly, at this point, I wish I had somebody to edit my videos for YouTube. $58 minutes, huh? Yeah, I've had to download every single one of my streams. And compile them into a video that I want to do showcasing all of the shinies for this run. I used to like do a whole lot of editing for my videos. But back when I was doing more Zelda theory oriented stuff and guides and how-tos. Like, I actually enjoy editing videos, but it takes so much time. I'm wondering if I got more RAM, if it would make that counting easier on my computer. Maybe that program itself is just outdated and is a resource hog. Not my Google over here being like, do you need a social media marketer? battery. Never. But Jay, in the vein of wanting to learn how to edit YouTube videos, the irony is there are several hundred YouTube videos showing you how to do it. And 4, should you go Scarlet or Violet? You can't decide. Scarlet. As cool as Iron Valiant is, Scarlet's better. You'll have to make time to look up all of the videos. I mean, really, N4, it does depend on your preference, but I think the past Paradox Pokemon are cooler than having all of the future ones be Iron this, Iron that. Got a little bit more personality. Not to mention, this Co-Ride-On is so much funner to ride than the e-bike version. Like, this one is just so expressive. That's what did it for me. Is like cover art, and when they first announced them, I'm not gonna lie, I was Team Violet all the way. I was advocating for Violet. As soon as I picked up Scarlet, I knew I had made a mistake with Violet. Co-Ride-On is so much more expressive. Like, Co-Ride-On gives off Toothless energy from How to Train Your Dragon, whereas Mirror Ride-On is just like, man, boring robot. You like the older looking Pokemon? Yeah, not a fan of the e-bike. You always go red. And see, I always went blue. That's why I went with Scarlet primarily. I go Pokemon Blue. I prefer Pokemon Gold, which is arguably red, but I like Pokemon Sapphire more than Ruby. I chose Pokemon Moon over Sun. X over Y. I preferred initially Sword over Shield, but I think I switched to Shield over Sword. I don't know why, but that cloth had me feeling some kind of way. Also, N4, if you have not already, would you kindly slap that sub button to get us out of the funny number? I fear that people are just going to let it chill there forever because it's the funny number. Gotcha, bro. Been holding off this gen? What's been your biggest apprehension towards this gen? Because I'm actually using this gen to kick off this new trainer name and get a shiny living dex going on. So I'm gonna start with this game, move to PLA, move to Sword and Shield, In somewhere in the middle there, ZA is going to come out and disrupt everything, but that's okay. And just see if I can get a shiny living dex going on. Just record the process and the journey. Bellsprout. The irony of Bellsprout, right? Bellsprout would be mainly performance, which got fixed with the Switch 2. Yes. Okay, that's definitely a good one. Been trying to figure out if you want Violet or Scarlet for a few weeks. Honestly, between the two versions, they really did make it so that you're not going to be missing out on anything. It really is going to be purely, do you want to obtain Co-Ride-On or Mirror Ride-On easier? Because of the way the online works, you will be able to get every version exclusive just by doing online with the other people. So it's like, do you want Co-Ride-On or Mirror Ride-On? Do you want Gouging Fire, Raging Bolt, Walking Wake, or do you want Iron Crown, Iron Leaves, and Iron something? Yeah, it's just the mount, since it seems like it's constantly in the view. Yeah. Cherubi is number 420. That's funny. I think... Is that it? Bro, why are you in the dirt? That was weird. Cloth. The clothes are garbage in Scarlet and Violet. You can get new clothes, but they are pretty bad. Yeah, like, coming from Sword and Shield, where you could customize your entire wardrobe, to this is pretty pathetic. Like, listen, Pokemon, You should never take out features of a game. That would be like if they just eliminated the running shoes. Like, I know they're not a thing now because they just made the running speed, you know, actually quick without it once they switched to the 3D stuff. But like, could you imagine if we went back to tile by tile walking? You don't want to wear that dumb hat, you see? Oh, yeah. As soon as you get to school, you can swap out of it. Actually, I don't even think you have to get to school. I think you can take it off as soon as you get out of your house. Like, I just turned on my sword shield game because I gotta get some of the save files ready to shiny hunt as Sludge. And I was looking at my trainer. I'm like, oh my gosh, I look so cool. And now we just look like a goober. Mimi, you're up really late. How's it going tonight? Did Josie have to go to the bathroom? Also, Mimi, because I don't think I did tell you, or rather give you the link at that point in time, this is the other channel I'm streaming on. That Sludge Bomb. Is that the shiny, or is that just a shadow? Just a shadow. So go ahead and follow that, just in case. Oh, there you go. I remember doing that a while back. Had a good island. The Jin B from Kitakami has some nice options. You like the gold one? Man, these shaders right now are driving me crazy. You're still waiting to see that random cactus in the Icelantis playthrough? I'm still waiting to resume the Icelantis playthrough, honestly. I don't think I've touched it since stream ended. You actually bought a penguin for that island? What do you mean you bought a penguin for that island? You've had your island since the game came out? You've done loads to it? Yes. I would expect no less, Mimi. I would expect no less. It's a lot of time and effort put into it, that's for sure. When you were playing, there was an option to use a super chat. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. You super chatted for the penguin to do. Yeah, I remember. I'm just like, you bought a penguin? How? That, yeah. In that context, that makes sense. You did, in fact, buy a penguin. Oof, 1 minute left of this Sammy. Ooh, shoo. Do you remember which penguin it was? I should experiment with decorating my villagers' homes as well. A literal castle, indeed it is. Okay. I think we have time for one more sandwich. Honestly, though, we could probably have time for two. I'm just gonna hate my life in the morning, and I really don't want to do that. No freaking way. Okay. That would have been, like, top tier. I assure you, game, there is ample space for a picnic here. I literally just had one. I have time for all the sandwiches. I don't know about that. It was either Boomer or Hopper. I feel like it would have been Hopper, if anybody. Ooh, I need more salt. Charlotte Winslow is the streamer you mentioned, and her video has her reaction to your island. Nice. The irony is that you don't like penguins. I wonder what my island looks like these days. I should do a catching up stream 6 months later. Charlotte and I are two of the streamers you still watch. Well, glad I'm still one of them. I'll take that all day. Oh, there's a lot of them down in here. Random AF Happiny. I'm the only ones pretty much you watch these days. I dig it. Feel pretty cool about that. There are people you can actually talk to. That's what's up. That's what it's about. That's the community. Like, you get too big and it gets hard to talk to people. Like, I think the streamers that I watch, which is kind of funny, I will watch that Bald Gamer and Sauce McGavin. Both of which I do take a bit of inspiration from with streaming. I think there's a lot to learn from those two individuals for sure. And the only streamer on YouTube you still sub to. Ooh, now we're getting very special. Though you will have to decide if you are switching your membership over to Sludge. Well, currently, YouTube has decided that for you. But I suspect it will be a choice before too long. All I know is when it comes time to start actually thinking about that, I know right now I'm going to be workshopping like the actual channel memberships and all that. I mean, I know I already need to do it to remove some verbiage and things like that. Charlotte and I streams are what you need, especially when you're trying to get over your small cold. Been napping throughout the day. That's why you're up so late, Mimi. The world makes sense again. It's like, hot dang, it's 3 in the morning for you. Your small cold is just a runny nose and occasional coughing. I can relate. My allergies be making me have those same symptoms. You're lucky it's not worse. Yeah, no nausea, dry heaves, or fever. That's always a bonus. Welcome to not have those feelings. You're just gonna have to challenge Mimi to a Pokemon battle one of these days and show off your favorite Mimikyu. Oh yeah, everybody, let's think of nicknames for this shiny Knackley and or Cloth. If we end up finding a shiny Cloth, I'm leaning towards Stick for the lulz. But we for sure need a creative name for Knackley. Rock Salt. If we were doing the Rock Salt theme, I do think I would just have to name it Salt. Since its type is rock. He's a crab. Sebastian? Sebastian is a crab. Could also just name him Mr. Stibnite, a toxic antimony sulfide mineral with orthomarmor crystal lattice. Stibnite. Random. I like it. Every now and then, I come across one of these, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I found it! You know, let down. If you name the crab Mr., you need to get a quillfish and name it Mrs. Absolutely. My wife would approve of these messages. How about Tomatoa? Oh, yeah. I'm shiny. I like that. You know I'm so shiny. Blue, since he's blue. Get a little bit of a French spelling of the name Blue. I think so far for cloth, the best have been Tomatoa and Mr. I do gotta say, This shiny's taking longer to find than I thought it would. He told me it would take forever. Yeah. Yes, you did. But I also simultaneously don't feel like I've missed one either, so I wouldn't feel bad about that either. Since you normally wake up at 5 a.m.-ish because of Josie, despite the naps you took yesterday, you're gonna go now? Hey, completely understand that one, Mimi. Get some good sleep. I personally should be getting sleep as well. But I got a Monster Energy in the fridge with my name on it. And I get to work a little later tomorrow. So I'm not super worried. Don't have to be to work until 9 tomorrow. That being said, I don't get to stay up super late. Because I also have work and have to function to some degree of capacity. And there's a good chance that my kid is going to choose and elect not to sleep tonight. That's actually why I'm like trying to clock out so hard, if you guys have probably already noticed. As the stream's gone on. You will stay up till the sun rises. Man, I can't remember the last time I did that successfully. Like, I'm pretty sure I stayed up till 6 in the morning one night. Like around 2023. And I swear, it took 5 days before I felt right again. But I pretty much live in a constant state of sleep deprivation right now, so when I do pull an all-nighter, it just hurts so much. I don't know how else to say it other than that. In other news, part of my problem right now is I am so tired that I am zoning out while talking. And when I zone back in, I have little to no memory of whether or not I said what popped into my mind. And so I'm like having to really think on, okay, did I actually say that? Because if I don't say that, didn't say that, and I say this next, it's going to have zero context. So that's been fun for me. Doing something like that now. You remember right out of high school you would work, then play video games with friends, or go out, then have to work in the morning and just pull all-nighters, and as you've gotten older you couldn't imagine doing something like that now? Yeah. I don't have what you would call a schedule. I have some guidelines. My kid frequently sees to it that any schedule I make gets destroyed. Like, my kid knows. If I go to bed at like 10 a.m., or sorry, 10 p.m., they will sleep the whole night. Perfect little angel. And if we get them in the habit of doing that, perfect. We go to bed at midnight, generally okay. But if they sense for 1 second that you stayed up to get some personal time or enjoyment, they're like, you know what? Sleep is in fact optional. Screw that. In other news, there may actually be a point where I reach in the stream that I become so tired that I'm just not tired anymore. Kind of like how if you ignore your stomach telling you you're hungry for long enough, it'll stop sending that signal and you won't be hungry anymore. Eating also stops that signal? Wait, does it really? Dude, that's wild. I thought we were just supposed to use caffeine as a appetite suppressant. And forget about it. Red Bull and Newports are the meal of champions. You only smoke when you're on fire? That's fair. that was a purple one. What am I doing? You're always on fire. Mine is a Monster Java. I quite like those. Not my Switch giving up the ghost. Oh yeah. Like, I thought the little snap was good before. That magnetic snap's pretty fire. Sounds like Starkiller's more at that Flare Blitz level. Only know sparks of jealousy right now. That is a start. Come on, Shiny Knackley. We're staying up late for this. Give us what you got. Got 1 more minute left of this Sammy. actually quite enjoy thoroughly having this shiny Necklace. How do you get the hero outfit in Tears of the Kingdom? The Zona hero one? You have to upgrade all your energy cells. Have to max out your battery. Damn. Okay, this is like the first time we've had to go into a third sandwich. I'm going the wrong way. You have that in your first playthrough and still don't have it? Huh. Also, I need to make a kid a bottle. I'll be right back. All right. You have so much to catch up on. You have to get tears soon. You kept meaning to start, but then distraction pops up. Oh, binge watching anime. I love doing that. It's the best. It's the bestest. Thunder 1. You want another game like Sword Shield to drop instead of ZA. Honestly, fair. I give Sword and Shield a lot of hate, but I don't know. As I've started turning it back on to get ready to do some shiny hunting there, I really actually enjoy the art style a lot. I enjoy the player customization. How are you this evening, Thunder 1? I do wonder what ZA is going to be like. They do keep expanding and trying to innovate. Have to give them credit. Yeah, and I thoroughly enjoyed Legends Arceus. I enjoyed that game quite immensely. Okay, it's very clearly brown. What I'm looking for. Honestly, at this point, we're kind of playing a game of which shines first. The shiny boosted Knackley Outbreak or the random cloth. No water or snow areas. No idea. Allegedly, we can enter some of the routes surrounding the city, but won't be able to go very far into them. That's just a rumor that's going around, though. probably going to have a large wardrobe in ZA. It is Kalos, and they are bringing back Furfrou. Did Furfrou have a Mega? Or no? Kind of feel like no, it didn't, but I also forget that Furfrou exists anyways, so... Woo-wee. No Mega Furfrou. But that might change. It was the collectible for X and Y with a lot of different fashion forms. It was the game of Pokemon, not really useful, just decorative. It easily could get different haircut styles. Or rather, additional. Oh, that's right, I knew that. Okay, we'll do this not last, but this rotation, and then I'll go get a baby a bottle off the warmer and in his face hole. He'll be appreciative, I'm sure. And then we'll come back and finish out the sandwich. And hopefully find the shiny. And that is the summons. Surely this stream won't make me fail to complete this challenge today. They are coming out with a Mega Evolution Pokemon card set that you'll probably never see hit the shelves. That makes sense. Because, like, we've had Mega Evolution cards before. And with the new game coming out, people's gonna want the new ones. Wish people would just get jobs and stop buying the entire shelf of cards, because at this rate you won't get anything. Yeah. That's what it's looking like. Oh, my card order I sent in at the beginning of June finally made it to PSA. That's exciting. I sent off about 10 cards to be graded. Cost me like $206. So we'll see if the cards that come back are going to be able to be retailed for more than whatever 206 times 1.13 is. Which kind of low key sounds like about $30. So 236, 240 bucks, as long as they can be sold for more than that. You're skeptical about PSA here because people have been catching them swapping cards to worse ones. See, the better question might be, are you talking about PSA themselves, or are you talking about GameStop employees? Yeah, you would have to have a physical storefront location for them to even consider you. Like, they definitely won't take any online stores right now. I've tried. And everywhere that you, like, does physical, they want a copy of the storefront with your logo and business name on it. That's why I keep saying, like, if I had $5,000, guys, I would open up a card shop. Like 5, maybe 10 grand. I would legit get a storage container and plop it on the field next to my parents' house, because I don't own a house yet. And I would sell Pokemon cards out of it. No, I would actually get like one of those, like a decent shed, honestly. Wouldn't get a storage container, but I would get a decent shed. PSA themselves has been caught swapping cards. People have taken before pics of their cards, and the hollow pattern on their card is different from the ones that they sent in. Oh, wow. Any luck that they've had proving it with that evidence? Like, I mean, that would reasonably prove it to us, obviously, but as far as seeking legal action and proving cards were swapped, you know, Rattle has made several videos on it recently. Seems anything surrounding Pokemon cards right now is either scams or scalping. Yeah, Pokemon's got a huge quality control problem on their hands. But, like, I don't know if they're going to realize it's a problem until it's too late. And, like, nobody wants to buy them anymore. Like, realistically, the only way to make it stop is to print obscene quantities. Brattle was telling everyone all these sets would be available, and we're crazy to think otherwise. And we're sitting here almost a year later and still not able to get these sets. For real, though. Oh, by the way, because I haven't been following it, I feel like a new set should have dropped recently, right? I don't remember when Destined Rivals came out. But there's usually like a drop every month, isn't there? Is Destined Rivals the most recent, or is there one that came out or is coming out soon? It's easy for someone like him to say that because he will always be able to get the sets, so it really isn't a big deal. Same with Opossum. They have gotten all these sets while telling everyone to just wait. The black and white set is coming out, and you think the Mega Evolution set will be the new set, but really haven't been keeping up with it. I've been trying to decide if I should get the black and white set or not. Realistically, at the moment, I don't have $300 to drop on it to get the booster box and everything. Alright, not the booster box, the Elite Trainer box and the display box. I actually haven't even touched my Destined Rivals yet. I've been waiting to see what I get back from PSA. Yeah, scalpers do kind of have that pretty locked down, don't they? Oh my gosh, I do not remember my original shiny Knackley taking so frickin' long, man. Then again, I was hunting it with a shiny charm, so there's that. Ran into yours by accident. Yeah, they say they hold it for 30 days. I actually don't have anything pre-ordered for black and white, and it may be too late for me. Maybe I'll have to go for a jaunt down there tomorrow and see what we can see. Like, PSA just barely received my cards 2 days ago. I dropped them off at GameStop on, like, May 26th. Yeah, I don't even pay attention to when Pokemon Center's drop dates are. I've just gone on the assumption that Pokemon Center would be not a viable option for me. But I have been able to snipe some pre-orders on some pretty cool plushies. So that's dope. I think that's it. That's my shiny, right? Right? Ah, that's my shiny. Yeah, there we go. Get him. Get him. The stream is not a bust tonight. Boom. What did we decide his nickname was supposed to be? Hold up. Rock Salt, Mr. Oh, we found names for Cloth more than anything, I think, is what the dealio was there. Yes, Stibnite. I like that. I hate to do it to Lucario, though. But Toadschool isn't final team material. Ooh. Oh, that is the wrong Pokemon. that is the 18th member of our run. Shinies are complete. Save that. We need the crab. Honestly, at this point, it's still entirely possible that we find the crab. But, ooh, I didn't notice I had ran out of my sandwich again. That's wild. Wild. He was just he's definitely a 3 sandwich endeavor. More sandwich. What do we got for fly spots up here? Oh, nothing. Think I clear that lake? Yeah, I'm gonna clear that lake. Snow crab. Crab sounds really good. Fun fact, I have never eaten crab, to my knowledge. Oh, I'm sure I do. I'll take some. Just order some crab rangoon from the Chinese restaurant. Not a bad idea, honestly. Oh wow, they call me this close? Great ways to test for crab shellfish allergies. Oh, I didn't want to start that. guess that follows. Can I say no? Huh. Everyone that falls over dead forfeits their leftovers. Okay. We will tackle this base tomorrow and a multitude of other things. But I am going to bed because I have work tomorrow. And I need to be up in 6 hours. So, farewell. We'll see you tomorrow. And I will finish evolving the last 2 remaining Pokemons. Get this base squared out and tackle Arvin, Penny, and Nimona.